Good evening, I'm Diana Safia, and you are watching Nightline, the top stories news making the headline. Many local companies, including submitting corporations in the neighborhood, have inevitably benefited from the increased implementation of feedback control systems in the Malaysian industry. This control system not only provides the company with the end-to-end direction of their business, but also evaluates the effectiveness of the company in achieving its goals. Many companies have provided some indication to suggest that the efficiency of the feedback control system not only contributes to their company's success, but also makes it possible for them to maintain their operation over the course of the long term. With that, to cover more about the feedback control system, we have a Nightline reporter, Ms. Suganti, to continue.
Good morning. Now broadcast on TV3 with me, Miss Atika, the manager of the Jaya Production. Before moving to the section, Miss Atika, can you give a little introduction about the feedback control system to our audience?
Okay, we can say that the feedback control system is a backbone of our organization. So it takes an important role in assessing and performing on how the effectively of the team to meet the stated goals at the end of the production process. It works by comparing of the output of the team that was spent on what was actually being produced. In a simple word, a system is control and monitor the performance of the employee by providing feedback. The control system is actually important to our organization as it gives us to evaluate and get feedback from our employees on what has been achieved by them and to plan for an effective training process. Besides that, this kind of control system allows me as a manager to communicate about the expectation of our employees, keep them motivated, and this is one of the business strategy that will align with the overall direction of the business.
Now we're moving to the session. Miss Atika, what are the basic requirements to achieve a goal in a feedback control system?
Okay, for your questions, a good control system is an effective and efficient one. So there are most basic requirements to achieve a better and efficient control system by implementing 10 effective and efficient elements in feedback control. So the most crucial or the important one is simplicity, objectivity, flexibility, economy, and accuracy. But then there are other kind of requirement also.
How do you apply the system in your organization?
Okay, we had implemented this kind of system for years in our company, but we have strictly implemented in the sales department. This control system was worked by setting a goals or standard, and if the respective goal is met, then the production is continuous. But if otherwise, then we will need a precaution step or maybe adjustment to that particular process. Firstly, how we develop this control system in our organization is we will set a sales goal, and sales team must work to achieve the goal. If not, if they cannot achieve the goal, we will implement a kind of what we call it consideration or adjustment, and then it will continue for the next 3 months. This is only applicable for 3 months, and then for the next 3 months we will review back and we will see whether the sales team had achieved the goals or not. If not, then we will implement adjustment process until the new result where the teams will achieve the goals.
This is the final question, Ms. Atika. So what is the impact of the control system with feedback to our industry?
So technically, we know that the feedback control system is used in our organization to increase the performance of employees. But then, feedback control system also enables the production process to run smoothly and will eventually contribute to a better performance of the industry.
Thank you, Ms. Atika, for spending some time with us. Now I return the floor to the stage. I'm Suganti, TV3.
The traditional performance appraisal system have long been criticized for being ineffective in terms of motivating employees and improving performances. Now, some smart companies are moving to a feedforward assessment. Feedforward assumes that by giving people ideas on how they can be more successful as opposed to visualizing a failed past, it can increase their chances of achieving success in the future. For further information, I pass to a Nightline reporter, Ms. Fitra, to continue.
Thank you, Mrs. Diana, friend on stage. Now we broadcast at Shah Alam, and with me, Ms. Izzati, a manager of Jacker Trading Berhad. Before we take a deeper look on Feedforward control system, I want to ask Ms. Izzati, can you give us introduction or definition of Feedforward control system?
Feedforward control, also known as preventive or reaction control, it can be defined as forecasting of differences between actual and planned outcomes and implementation of action before the event to avoid such differences. And to be effective, we as a manager, we need a system that can get us well in time for corrective actions.
Okay, now we can move on to the next question. Okay, since the management has practiced the Feedforward control system, I believe Mrs. Zati, as a manager, has seen a lot of changes and improvement in the management by using this control system. So can you share with us any improvement or result of using this Feedforward control system?
Before this, we have suffered a decrease in profit due to employee theft, and it has been determined that the items are being stolen from our storeroom. So we have established a goal of zero theft within 3 months period, and our company also have installed the cameras in the storeroom. After 3 months, we compare the sales and inventories figures between past 3 months period with previous period, and we saw improvement but short of the goal. So we come up with suggestion to make changes to the system, which is if there's evidence that any employee has stolen any item, then the employee's job will be terminated. And now our goal of zero theft is nearly achieved.
Alright, Mrs. Zati, as you already shared with us the result or changes of this organization by implementing this control, so next question is, what is the main practice used by management regarding on the future direct control?
The management practice future direct control by making careful and repeated forecasts based on the most recent available information, comparing what is desired with the forecast, and then taking necessary actions to make necessary changes to the program. This is done to improve the forecast.
Okay, last question before we wrap up this session. Okay, I want to ask Ms. Izzati, how does this management implement the control to make sure the practice of the Feedforward control are more effective and advantageous?
To improve the effectiveness and efficiency of the Feedforward control system, first you must conduct an analysis of the planning as well as the control system and identify more important input variables. Next, we must develop model of the system and keep the model up to date to ensure the identified input variables and their interrelationships they represent realities. Then we also need to collect data on input variables and properly assess it before putting it into the system. We also must keep the system dynamic by regularly assessing the actual data input from the plan and evaluate their impact on the expected end result. And finally, prompt corrective action must be taken to solve the problems that are detected by the system.
Alright, thank you Ms. Zati for your sharing. Now we back to stage. I'm your Fitra Maisara, Nightline TV3.
And that wraps up Nightline this time around. With that, I'm Diana Safia. Thank you for watching and stay safe.